like everybody's so inspired, and I love seeing comments like, "Oh, you've motivated me to work out. You're doing such an amazing thing." I mean, you started off initially kind of doing your own videos and the life of a sailor, etc. But you've also done some amazing challenges. What would you think's your best and worst challenge? Would it have been your skydive versus being tased, for example? Were there challenges that you look back and go, "Oh, never again," or things you want to try?
I told myself, but before I skydived, I said, I'm never going to do this again. This is just, one time for the experience for the Army, but I want to go back and do it again. I don't see, going back to your question about my favorite video, it's probably where we took Marcus Rogan. He's 43 years old. He's a performance psychologist, and we had him go through the Navy SEAL physical screening test. Included a swim, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and a run. And that was probably one of my most favorite videos because Marcus, still at 43, going through all of that stuff, showed people from 18 all the way up into their 50s that age really is just a number. And he did a great job. And the video, it reached a lot of people, inspired millions of people. I think it is closing in on 8 or 9 million views now. So that's probably one of my favorite videos.
Because I love how like a lot of people are interested in the military but have never served, so they get to see all these unique performers. Have you noticed a similarity or difference in how like the parkour guy will compete against the marine guy? Do you see the kind of standard approach to fitness? Because I came from a farm background, so I mean I'm used to hail bales on your shoulder, feeding sheep on rough ground, etc. Do you see people struggle who haven't got the military background because they're not used to unbalanced weights and pushing themselves in these challenges like you would get in the military?
Sometimes, yeah. I wouldn't say, you can only do this. I never say you can only do this if you've been in the military.
Hmm.
But I do see a different mindset between people who have been in the military and people who haven't. I also see people that have been in the military that aren't as functional as, let's say, a taekwondo master or um, a parkour guy. It's just a different level of training. And yeah, I say every person is their own. I think a lot of the excitement behind people wanting to watch the Battle Bunker episodes is seeing that specific person. What MOS did they have in the military? What did they do in the military versus
Hmm.
this guy that wasn't in the military? What type of training do they do? And so on and so on.
I mean, that is something amazing about it. It's like that you're always evolving this. You're always pushing your channel and adding to the battle bunker and making it bigger and better. And I love these videos where you take normal people or people outside of their standard protocols, their standard kind of fitness or career. So have there been people who really surprised you? I mean, you've had like James Charles, you've had cheerleaders, you've had Sarah. What have you noticed about people who've done this, and what do you notice they've learned about themselves by going through the battle bunker?
People that have surprised me, yes. We have my roommate, actually. Well, one of my video guys, he's currently staying with us, but he looks like a bodybuilder. It looks like he doesn't do any cardio, anything, but he's very fast on his feet, and he's very cardiovascularly inclined. So the episode with him versus the SWAT guy, even though overall the SWAT guy got more points, yeah, it was surprising to me to see him perform like that.